What's happening, everybody? Hey, I'm gonna show you guys how to make some spaghetti squash. Now we're gonna make just a simple one. It's not gonna be too involved, but it's really best to keep it kind of simple anyway, okay? You don't wanna overcomplicate it. It already has great flavor. We're just gonna, give it a simple little touch, and it's a great side dish, okay? So here's your spaghetti squash, right? You want it to be firm on the outside. You don't want to hear anything rattling around in there too much, okay? So what we want to do is we're going to split it in half, and this is the part that could be somewhat dangerous, but because it's very hard. But just take your time, be careful, use a sharp knife. And what I want to do is I just like to cut the end off real quick. All right, so now we got the ends off. What we want to do is I'm just going to go right down the middle here and then down. You see how it splits there? So the reason we have to split it is because we have to get the seeds out that are in the middle here, okay? And we're gonna do the microwave version. Now if you don't have a microwave, you can do the oven version, and it's really very simple either way, okay? I like to do the microwave version because it's very, very simple, okay? So look, we have these seeds here, and what we want to do is we want to scoop these seeds out. So you take a spoon, and you just kind of work around, and you get these seeds out. All right, so we've scooped our seeds out here, and what we have left is just the empty innards of the squash, okay? So what we want to do is you want to take this and put it down. You want this side down on a microwave safe plate, okay? And you want to just put a little bit of water, maybe like a quarter cup or so, just on around here, okay? Now, if you want, some people say you can cover it with plastic. It's really not even necessary. It cooks just fine without it. And we're gonna microwave it on high for about 7 to 10 minutes, okay? So after 7 minutes, you just kind of want to give it a little poke. And if it's soft, you're pretty much ready to go, okay? So I'm gonna get this into the microwave here, and then I'll come back and I'll show you in 7 minutes what it looks like, okay? All right, guys, so like I mentioned, we're back. This took about 12 minutes, actually, for this spaghetti squash to get nice and usable, okay? So let's get this guy out of the microwave. And you can see it's really like soft to the touch. It's like pliable, okay? So this is extraordinarily hot. You see the steam coming off there? So what I like to do is I like to take a towel, and we're gonna keep this very simple, right? We're not gonna overcomplicate this dish. The best thing about these using this squash and vegetables, really, you wanna keep things simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to overpower the natural flavors of the foods, okay? So my mom always used to say that. She said, I like to taste my food. So here you go, Mom, this is a tribute to you. So look, you see how this is all hot and steamy, right? We're gonna take our fork, you just go in here, and you just kind of pull it down. Look at this, see? Spaghetti squash. Very easy, anybody could do this, right? Let me get this off the fork here. There, so now we have this spaghetti squash in here, and it looks just like spaghetti. You could twirl it like spaghetti, see? Right, so what we're gonna do, again, one more time, keep it very simple, right? We're gonna put a little bit of salt, a little pinch of salt in there, and we're gonna put some fresh ground pepper in there. Not too much, right? Just a couple little grinds of the pepper. And then we're gonna put some olive oil. This is totally optional. If you don't want the olive oil, you don't have to. I like it because it gives it a little extra rich flavor, okay? And then we have some fresh basil, right? I like fresh basil. If you don't like fresh basil or you don't want fresh basil, you don't have to use fresh basil, okay? So what we're doing here is we're doing a little chiffonade. And so I took the basil and I rolled it up. And then you just kind of take your knife and go down here. And you're gonna get this nice little like angel hair cut of basil, right? It's a really great way to cut basil and serve basil, right? So I'm gonna put half of that in here because the other half I want to use to put on top afterwards, okay? So now let's give this a quick stir. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Yummy, yummy. Now we got a bowl here. And we're gonna just put this right inside here. You can smell the basil, it's very aromatic. And then we're just gonna take some tomato sauce, right? If you want, you can mix the tomato sauce with the squash, but it's really not necessary, right? I like just a little on top. You can mix it in afterwards. And if you want more, you just serve this, right? And then we're gonna take the rest of our basil that we didn't use, we're gonna sprinkle that over the top. Beautiful. And then for show, if you want, you could cut up some parsley and put it in there, but it doesn't really need it. And then for show, we're just gonna stick some parsley over here. Look at how beautiful this is, right? This is just homemade spaghetti squash right here. It's an excellent side dish if you want to have like chicken parmesan, but you don't want the noodles to get all full on you. Spaghetti squash, great alternative. It's a vegetable, you can have it with anything, right? All right, cool. If you have any questions, send me an email, let me know. I love to help you guys, so don't be afraid. Look, try this at home. You saw how easy it was. 10 minutes, 12 minutes in the microwave, scoop it out, you have dinner, okay? Thanks, have a great day today.